What's up guys? Today I'm going to be going in depth with the Tarantula Spider Quadcopter. Now this one was sent to me for review from Gearbest.com, so I want to say thanks to Gearbest for sending me this quad for review. And this one is a very sporty flyer with an insane yaw, and I think you guys are going to like it. So it seems with the influx of quadcopters coming out in the market, everyone has to have something that sets it apart, and this one, it is the insane yaw rate on it. So it has 3 rates on it, a low, a medium, and a high. And the yaw rate changes on each. And once you get up to the high rate, the yaw is insane in this one. Spins around extremely fast. Really cool to watch it spin around up in the air. You can do super tight funnels with this one with the extreme yaw rate. But that extreme yaw rate and the high rate makes it a little bit difficult to control. So you're going to want to be very deliberate with your actions on the transmitter when you're flying around in the high rate on this one. I would almost suggest if you just want to fly this one around, use the intermediate rate. It's a lot more controllable, but you can certainly control this one in the high rate, but you have to be a little bit more careful with your inputs on the sticks. I personally like to take the landing legs and the prop guards off of this one and fly it in its most stripped down form. You're gonna get longer flight times, you're gonna get less wind drag, and it's gonna fly a lot more aerodynamic that way. The landing legs have a tendency to kind of tip over when you're trying to land it, and I find that by taking the landing legs off, not only does it fly better, but it's a little bit easier to land. It's much more flat. Just have to be a little bit careful that the way you come in, you don't want to come in at a certain angle and mess up your motors on your props. Along with the insane yaw rate, this one does really tight flips, very acrobatic, recovers very well from the flips. You're not going to have any problems in that regard flying it around. It's a fairly small quad, but I found that it has a lot of power to it. It's winter here in central New York, so we've had a lot of windy days, and I've been able to fly this one in the wind. So it can definitely fight the elements, and it flies very well. One issue I've had with this one is the battery door tends to come open. Now this one does have a screw that's supposed to hold the battery door in place, but I removed that, and I've been flying it that way because every time you want to charge the battery, you'd have to remove the screw, and I thought that'd be kind of a pain. So I just left it off. So a few times in flight, I've had the battery door pop open on me, so you just gotta be a little bit careful the way you latch that on. Not a huge deal, definitely not a deal breaker on this one. It's really the only bad thing I have to say about this one. Let's talk transmitter. This one's a hobby style transmitter, very nice, feels good in the hands. It has like these little ergonomic curves here on the back, makes it easy to hold on to. Good for pinchers and thumb flyers. It has 4 buttons up here. The far right here is going to be your flip button. This one next to it is going to be short press, headless mode, long press, return to home. This one on the far left is going to cycle through your rates. There's a low, medium, and a high rate. This one's going to turn the LEDs on and off. Headless mode on this one of the advantages of that is with the insane yaw rate, you can put it in headless mode and then still control it very easily. You know, you get your yaw spin going and it's spinning around like a top, and then you have it in headless mode and you're still going to be able to go forward and backward and left and right, and easy to control that way. Return to home seems to work fairly well. Basically, you're just going to return to home along the headless mode bearing that you set when you bind the quadcopter to the transmitter. Let's talk flight time, charging time. Flight time on this one, you're going to get anywhere from 6 to 7 minutes. Definitely very satisfying flight times with this one. And the charging time is about 45 minutes. So 6 to 7 minute flights, 45 minutes charge. It's not too bad. Really can't complain in that regard. And this battery is removable. So if you want to, you can get replacement batteries for it. While we're on the subject of batteries, this one is a 3.7 volt, 300 milliamp hour battery. So this one's easy enough to control on the beginner rate that I can recommend this to anyone. It's another one of these ones that you can kind of grow with. It's pretty easy to fly on the low rate, and then once you get a little bit better, pop it in intermediate, and then once you're ready to step up to the advanced and try out that insane yaw, go for it. So I think this is gonna please flyers of all skill levels. So that's really all I have to say about the Tarantula Spider, courtesy of Gearbest.com. Definitely really like this one. It's a lot of fun to fly. I think a lot of people are really gonna enjoy this one. The price is right on this one also, right around 25 bucks. Can't really go wrong. You're gonna get a great sporty flyer, 25 bucks. Can't go wrong. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if I missed anything, hit me up in the comments below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm gonna be having some great quads in for review. You're not gonna wanna miss it. That's all for now. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching and happy flying, everybody.